Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, just a short video about John Cena, ladies and gentlemen. So John Cena had to deal with the PC culture, or I don't know, he just had to deal with China. So basically John Cena had to apologize to China for calling Taiwan a country. I think that's retarded, but I really don't blame Cena, unfortunately. Because here's the thing, and here's why I'm not really defending Cena. Don't get me wrong. If he was like, that much a man, right? Like, he wouldn't fucking, have to apologize to China. But again, I know with John Cena, he's like a guy who's gonna apologize. He's not gonna try to be offending people, which I guess I can respect that. If you think about it, John Cena is really that good of a guy, I guess. You know what I mean? So he's like he's a guy that he's humble. He's trying to be a good guy possible. I know a lot of fucking fans, especially fucking wrestling fans, are complaining about John Cena saying this because let's be honest here. A lot of fucking wrestling fans hated Cena because he killed the business. Don't get me wrong. I was like those people too. I was, because it was cool. Don't get me wrong. There's some things to hate about Cena when he was in the WWE shit like that. But let's be honest here. Without WWE. Without John Cena, man, like who would have honestly, John Cena did help the business in a way. He's not the worst of all time. You have to admit it. I know fucking smarks, wrestling fans, they think that he's the worst and they're happy he's gone and think he shouldn't come back, but let's be honest here. WWE is really suffering without John Cena. Okay? They are. They really are. And we definitely took him for granted. That's why I'm probably going to make a future video. Did we take John Cena for granted? Honestly, we did. We probably did take John Cena for granted. We did. And also, fucking, really, like, I already had a video planned since last year, 100 reasons why John Cena sucks and rules, where I was going to cover 50-50, like, pros and cons. But, it is what it is. But, overall, John Cena, he we definitely need him, but that's a different story. But let's talk about fucking with the recent issue with Cena. So Fast and Furious 9, his new movie, he's gonna be with Vin Diesel. You take out The Rock, let's add John Cena there. John Cena's gonna be part of the Fast and Furious movie. Apparently it's like made box office is shit, like whatever. It's gonna be big in Japan, in China. John Cena called Taiwan a country. And apparently China took that into offense. And John Cena decided to apologize for that. I do think this is definitely, not giving it... unfortunately, this hurts, I guess, a bit of his image. Because unfortunately, it's kind of like that PC culture and shit like that. And being politically correct. But the thing was, like, when John Cena, he's not trying to be politically correct. Because let's be honest, because for those who don't know, John Cena apparently is actually Republican. He's conservative. He voted for Donald Trump. He voted for, a lot of people. So apparently he's that. So, like, what's really to complain about it? So, honestly, you know what? That gives me a little bit of respect with Cena, you know what I mean? I know the liberals are going to be offended over that. But with John Cena, though, here's the thing why I understand why he did this. Because let's be honest here. With China, John Cena, he knows how to speak Mandarin. John Cena apparently goes to China. He goes to China. He's well involved with the Japanese culture, China culture, whatever the fuck. And because of this, let's say this: if John Cena was to go to China, who the fuck knows? China would destroy the motherfucker. John Cena would probably die if he goes to China. Like so, and because unfortunately China is a communist country. They have communism. Aside from, first of all, I am angry with China because let's be honest here. It's China's fault why COVID came to here, spread like wildfire. Why we're still in this fucking pandemic. It's fucking China's fault, or the Chinese government, not fucking Asians. Of course, the Asian people are not at fault. I blame the Chinese government. But let's be honest here. If John Cena was to go to China. Fuck all we know what will happen to John Cena. The guy may actually get killed in China if he was to go there. You have to realize that, people. Because unfortunately, China is that fucked up country that would kill your fucking ass if you say anything. Same thing with North Korea. You guys have to understand that shit. So that's why I understand why John Cena has to apologize. I do feel bad for that he's facing some little bit backlash, but I understand. Okay? Doesn't mean that John Cena is not on your side, people, in terms of American values. He's not on, he's not the opposite of your side. He is on your side in terms of American values, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So you don't need to hate on John Cena. John Cena he's for all the American values. So you don't need to hate Cena for that. The guy seems like a great person, aside from WWE. You don't need to hate him for that. It's just, unfortunately, what are you gonna do? And do you really want John Cena to get canceled? Fuck, even Smarks. Do you want John Cena to get canceled? That means he's gonna come back to WWE. You know? Or fuck whatever. But here's the thing, unfortunately, because he doesn't want to get, obviously, you have to make a living. What do you expect? Well, unfortunately, let's be honest, also, we're dealing with China here. You know, they're a communist country, and John Cena happens to speak Mandarin. He apparently goes to China. Do you want the guy to die? Do you want fucking China to kill John Cena? I don't think that, even though, John Cena is a big, tough motherfucker. Let's be honest here. It's one versus the government, okay? You have to understand that. So, I don't really blame Cena entirely. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fucked up. He has to apologize, but it is what it is. Just a little bit of my thoughts. So, God bless Cena. I hope the best for him. And fuck China. Fuck their government. And fuck them for causing coronavirus. The reason why we're in the shithole we're in. But, you know, whatever. I do also blame our government. You know what I mean? And shit like that. It is what it is. And yeah, we probably did take Cena for granted. That's a little bit of thing I want to mention. Let's make this a fucking double video. So, yeah, he apologized to China. Did we take John Cena for granted? Hell yeah. Because look at the fucking ratings. Look at the shithole we're in with WWE. WWE fucking sucks ass now. It's fucking shit, bro. John Cena, like it or not, was the last big star they had. Is it WWE's fault they won big stars? Yeah. But like it or not, John Cena is that big star that WWE needs, and we did take him for granted. And let's be honest here, John Cena's not the most horrible, he's not the worst of all time, if you think about it. Yes, did he suck at things? Yeah. Was he that PG goofball? Yeah. Did he endorse why the PG era exists? Sure. But let's be honest here, John Cena definitely, and okay, first of all, if you guys complain that, no, he didn't, okay, it's WWE's fault, okay? It's WWE's fault. Oh, but Alex Riley, guess what? Alex Riley sucks. Who the fuck gives a shit about Alex Riley? The guy was a goofball anyways. Who gives a shit? Or fucking Tyler Rex. Look at the fucking guy he is now. So you're gonna say that's Cena's fault? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking, they're all fucking retarded. John Cena, we definitely took him, for granted. Because John Cena, he actually had good matches. The guy actually had good promos. He has a sort of likability to him somewhat. He had a character. He had something to offer. John Cena had something to offer, okay? He also has a signature style of how he cut his promos. You know what I mean? Like it or not, he actually cut good promos, and he had a signature style that, unfortunately, if you think about it, a lot of these wrestlers now are kind of trying to rip off of. They're ripping off Cena how he cuts promos. You know, the whole promo that, listen here, Jack. Being goofy, but also listen here, Jack. The fake tough, serious shit. Look at his fucking promo when he was cutting against Styles at the 2017. It was before fucking the Royal Rumble. It was the contract signing, and even before the fucking, Royal Rumble. That's Cena's thing. He has an established way to cut promos. And the guy actually, he's Super Cena. You know what I mean? Was it shoved down our throats? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But we took advantage of him. The guy was literally the modern day Hulk Hogan, like it or not. The guy actually fucking did cool shit. He has a lot of memorable moments, a lot of great matches. The guy did fucking had some good storylines, shit like that. We are suffering at Cena, people. We are suffering at Cena, like it or not. And for you fucking smarky fans, listen, yeah, there's things that I hate about Cena. I agree, but it doesn't mean he's the worst of all time. There's literally a lot of people who are worse than Cena. And a lot of smarks are not willing to admit it because they want their smarky wrestlers to achieve greatness or whatever, even though they will never, because that will kill the business. Like or not, Cena not only looked like a wrestler, he acted like a wrestler. He had everything that you needed for a wrestler. Was it shoved down our throats? Was it too PG-ish? Was it definitely like definitely a downgrade from the Attitude Era, like from Stone Cold to John Cena. Yeah, I mean that's why I definitely believe why people hated Cena, and definitely just John Cena being a cornball goof. Yeah, don't get me wrong, and I'm speaking for the kids. But you have to admit there were some good things about Cena, which is why Cena is not the worst of all time. He is really not, and we definitely did take him for granted. Because look at it now. Okay, Reigns, what did he do? Or Drew McIntyre, Body Clash. Look at the wrestlers now. Everybody sucks now, man. John Cena is really better than every vanilla midget. Don't give me his bullshit. He's a better wrestler. He actually does moves. All these people say that these wrestlers are better than John Cena. Guess what? They're all doing kicks and flips and shit. They only just do fucking gay shit. And they're gay. Fucking Ricochet, his fucking fingers on ass. They're all gay. John Cena's not gay. Fucking A. John Cena actually wrestles, for God's sake. He actually does wrestle shit. Okay, he actually has good matches. Actually looks and acts like a wrestler. He does everything what wrestler you need to. So you should probably like Cena, okay? Was he like, sure. There's some shit to hate about us. There's pros and cons to him. That's what I say. But you know what, John Cena, like it or not, we need him more than ever. We do. Okay? We do. We took him for granted. Which is why John Cena is not really that bad. And he's a class act. He's a great person. He's a hero to the kids, for fuck's sakes. Okay? And then for God's sakes, like, if it means, unfortunately, he has to apologize because, he has to make a living, what do you expect? You know what I mean? He is getting old after all. But, y'all don't want him there. So what y'all want? I was going to say, people, alright? That's all I'm saying. That's just my video about John Cena. Not only talk about his comments about China, but also we got a video about did we take Cena for granted. There you fucking go, alright? Until next time, peace, yeah, bye. Drink your cold so magnificently and shit like that. Peace, bye.